Alright, we're live. This is Centre Right Shield with my friend Luis and Tyler. On Saturday night, capitalist crap post.
Yeah,
Mm,
everybody sees my new avatar.
nice. And Tyler's got Tyler InfoWars, which is the new name of the Unwanted media channel.
The general.
Yep. Tyler InfoWars.
Indeed.
Ugh, she prefers my Canadian bacon to, I don't know, socialist. I don't know.
Not a Canadian capitalist.
Hmm?
Capitalist bacon.
Oh, capitalist bacon. She prefers my capitalist bacon to your socialist.
Mm.
Not got a clue. Speaking of it, I saw that response Social Democrat did to Louise and all the rest of them.
Yeah, you never get old.
It was his typical normal response. You moron.
Yeah, morons. Oh, what was the feed? It was something to do with Franco alliance with bloody communists. Yes, that is who we are dealing with. Ah, memories.
How funny.
Mm. The fact that I didn't even say Franco was a communist and he turned around and twisted my words. And then he tries to guilt was it Brandon and Delta by saying that they made soccer counts by guilt. What's the old thing? Guilt by association. Capitalist bacon's always been better than communist bacon.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm. Can't beat the good old capitalist bacon.
Mm. Yeah. Kids are being hypnotized these days by people in the nurseries. That's right. They grow up with Marxist propaganda in their minds.
Yeah, they quote was it cultural Marxism in universities as well.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I think it's part of the evil conspiracy myself.
You mean the left wing conspiracy?
Yes, as I may do on my Infowars channel. Yep.
The person that we're going to not name, because we don't really have to name, has actually asked whether I wanted to do a Google chat. And I said I am in one, and he wants the link.
Invite him in. We can floor him out.
We can basically talk to him, tell him that what he supports is oxymoron.
We can sit there and talk to Alex and see what his version of a libertarian is supposed to be.
Yeah. The fact that every religion should be able to be criticised without having your head bitten off by someone else.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like he turned around and said to you, Luis, that he said to you, Luis, that you know that he didn't like that you put a spot sticker armband on Jesus. Oh, you're on Capitalist Crap Post.
Hi, Luis.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
Oh, what?
Luis, you blocked me again. You didn't do anything.
Could you sort of please explain to me how libertarians can be left-wing? I kind of struggle to see...
It's quite very complex as that. I'm not. It's very. It's not.
Yeah, how is it left wing? That's what I want to know as well. How is
Libertarians is not left or right. It's not left or right.
I know, but you said to me that that you were a left wing capitalist.
No, it was
Yes.
saying that I came from the left.
Yes, but you said you were a left wing libertarian.
That's not really, but
Yeah,
I
but
used
that's
to.
what
I'm
you
now
said.
outright libertarian.
Alright. Okay, then here's an explanation. The truth is that libertarians are far right. Well, the far right is actually anarcho-capitalism.
I use the Nolan charts. That's what I use.
The Nolan chart is not accurate. It has been debunked many times. Even Noam Chomsky and other and even capitalists admit that the Nolan chart is garbage.
Now, I'm very socially liberal and fiscally conservative.
Like the left and the right criticize the Nolan chart, so I don't think it's accurate. But
I'm not left
fascism,
or right. I'm not left or right.
you're third positionist. But you know, third positionism is fascism, like Franco and Mussolini and Hitler.
They're right-wing socialists.
Oh, they're central right. No, they're they're third positionists. They have some socialist things and they have some right wing.
Socialists. They're right-wing.
No, they're third positionists.
No, they're third positionists.
They're in the middle.
I use the Nolan chart. I don't use
And the Nolan chart's been
The chart is garbage. It's rubbish.
the Nolan chart's been debunked several times.
The left hates the Nolan chart. The right hates the Nolan chart.
I'm an outright libertarian.
But yet you joined anarcho-capitalist pages, and yet you claim to be a conservative, and you claim to be something else. I mean, what seriously is your political view? Because it seems to change like the weather.
I'm a libertarian. I tend to have like things like I do have sympathy with like conservatives. Like I don't believe like religious people should be forced to fund abortion.
Well, now you're talking about religion, Alex. Don't you think that every religion should be discriminated? No, not discriminated against. That's the wrong word. Don't you think that each religion should be able to be criticised without people coming over and starting to pull it apart and trying to say, no, it's not that.
People should say what they want. People should say what they want.
Well, I wish you'd thought about that for a few posts ago on a social media page, which we're not going to talk about.
Yeah.
Because you trolled me on that one because you didn't like what I was saying. And that's not libertarian. That's not
Yeah,
libertarian.
I think everyone should have the right to speak.
Yeah, but you were blocking my right to speak by constantly spamming me, weren't you?
I was trying to explain.
Is it your to like there was a recent guy, I was somewhere in the news, and some guy who doesn't like Muslims went to a mosque and simply dropped stacks of bacon on the front doorstep. Like, is it okay to, like, for other example, like, draw a funny picture of Muhammad without getting killed? Like,
You know the cartoons. Remember the cartoons in the I think what they did was wrong, completely wrong. Because you should never. No. But people have the right to do what they want to do these cartoons, Charlie Hebdo. But yeah, and I can completely condemn what those shooters in Charlie Hebdo did.
Which is why, well, with talking about the Charlie Hebdo murders, even even the people we talk about change the subject altogether. Charlie Hebdo could have been stopped with firearms, but that's beside the point. But the more recent one.
Yeah, we should have firearms. That's why we should have firearms.
The more recent one.
Yeah, Muslims be more patient because there's a story of Muhammad when a Jewish man used to throw junk. He used to throw junk on his He used to throw junk on his in front of his house, and Muhammad didn't reply. And
not until afterwards, on which he actually attacked the very same person afterwards. Because
he did not. Muhammad did not. Let me say the story. The Jewish man threw garbage on Muhammad's front door, and suddenly he did not react to him. He ignored him.
And then there's the flipping story of Muhammad, or whatever you call him, likes to kill poets. Oh, you want to know where my source is from?
No, well, let me finish what I say. This is a story that Muslims should learn. There's the story of Muhammad don't interrupt.
Before you go on, do you know what it's like living in an actual Muslim country for 1 minute? Do you actually know? Do you have any clue?
Let me finish what I say.
The policy of tolerance and the avoidance of confrontation. In one instance,
press pause. There's this
one of his adversaries placed on his back.
It's only sure it's going to be finished.
Let me finish what I say. There's this Jewish man who tried to throw junk on Muhammad's door, and then Muhammad completely ignored him until one day he realised that the Jewish man didn't stop doing it, and he was ill, and Muhammad comforted him.
Business. That's some disrespectful shit right there. You be all up in that bitch's face.
Let's pause. Right. Press pause.
Got that shit right here.
Press pause, Charlie.
Yeah, but because it basically told you the story, which we were already listening to.
That's not the story. The Muhammad, there's this Jewish man who used to throw junk at Muhammad's house. Muhammad completely ignored him. He did not react. He was very patient, and one day he realised the Jewish man wasn't throwing junk on his door, and he discovered that the Jewish man was ill, and Muhammad comforted him. That's what Muslims should follow.
Can I play the continual part now? Yeah.
This gives you punished.
He went and Jewish man, and he did order.
We're seen at the bottom of a web.
Eric, that is so fucking racist.
What are you watching?
I'm just reading.
Yep.
So, in your sense, what happened what he said then afterwards didn't happen after the junk was thrown on him. So he didn't actually name the man, but have more.
He forgave. Muhammad forgave. He forgave the Jewish man. When he was ill, he comforted him. He ignored him. He was patient. Muhammad was patient with the Jewish man. He didn't even react. And
That didn't sound like patience to me from what I actually heard on there. Maybe you should play it again.
What is it?
It's the continuation of what was said.
No, Muhammad was more patient. This is a story that.
Can I play it now?
Then the prophet lifted his head and said 3 times, "Oh Allah, punish the members of this enemy tribe." And then he named the man who had just abused him, and also named 6 of his accomplices. And later, the dead bodies of those persons counted by Mohammed were seen at the bottom of a well.
Eric, that is so fucking racist. You can't go around saying shit like that.
Sorry, sir. I'm just reading what it says here.
Shut up, Eric. I am so...
So, in that continual part, it's not connected to Muhammad at all, no? So, what just played isn't connected, is it, Alex? No?
People should have the right. This is the thing. People.
So it's not.
People should have the right to criticize their religion. Yes.
Yeah.
People should have the right to criticize religion. That's what I believe.
Saying that, but did Muhammad retaliate? Yes or no?
He did not retaliate when he was thrown drunk.
We didn't retaliate what he prayed. It was afterwards he retaliated.
That's the story. That's the story I was telling you about.
Take after this Federation.
Look, this is the story I was talking about.
God damn it knows. See, that's what I think. I'm going to eat some pizza while we continue to have this debate over Islam.
But yeah, that's pretty much.
Muhammad would not, if he was alive, he would condemn the killings of the cartoonists. He would have condemned it.
Muhammad have a 6-year-old bride.
He got married a 9-year-old child, and then later. No, she married a 6-year-old child, and then later had impregnated her when she was 9.
Yeah, because it's because of he needs to make alliances with He needs to make alliances.
Still wrong.
He wants to make alliances with different tribes.
At the same time, he was some sort of emperor or whatever. He conquered like almost all the Middle East and Northern Africa. Yeah. And you know what they did when they invade countries? They separate the people and make them to sex slaves. That is the truth. And
well, when Muhammad invaded Mecca, he forgave the Meccans who persecuted him and gave them Greeks.
Sex slaves. Like you can read their biography.
Yeah, we'll put that, if you find that for me, Luis, I'll put it in the description below this video, so that people can read it, so that it doesn't sound like we're making stuff up.
I didn't tag you in your bar.
Well, I'm the grandma's here.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, at the end of the day, the thing that separates Christianity from Islam is the fact that the followers of Christianity don't. You can criticize Christianity without fear.
It was in the past, but now they became more religious because of political issues. They became more religious because of political issues, the Muslims. Because of political, that's why.
Yeah, but that's not really the best excuse.
No, it's because of political. Because it's like people try to choose what's popular around the reason Mussolini converted to Catholicism because it was popular around Italy.